Have you ever stopped to think that you might be sabotaging your own health without even realizing it? That unintentionally you could be shortening your life by years simply because you don't know about one simple habit that completely transforms your later years? Imagine there's something so powerful that its absence harms you, just like smoking 15 cigarettes a day, destroying your memory, weakening your heart, and accelerating aging. It sounds like an exaggeration, but science proves it. Now, before I reveal this urgent and necessary secret, take a moment and subscribe to the channel. You won't want to miss any of these transformative insights on health, longevity, and quality of life. After all, this video could be the turning point you need to finally take control of your own aging, ensuring more well-being and energy from now on. Today you'll learn exactly how loneliness silently threatens your health, how a daily routine can prevent dementia, and why small physical movements can rewire your brain and boost your vitality. I'll also show you why socializing is as crucial as any medication, and how a simple mental habit can activate long-forgotten areas of your brain, making you feel younger for far longer. Plus, I'll share something powerful and little known, how practicing gratitude correctly can strengthen your immune system, improve your sleep, and even raise your serotonin levels, the happiness hormone. That's right, a small daily habit that literally changes your outlook on life, making you more optimistic and healthier. But wait, there's one more essential revelation. Finally, you'll discover how helping others can be the ultimate key to rediscovering lost purpose, reducing depression, and radically boosting your quality of life in later years. If you want to live longer and better, savoring every moment with health, independence, and vitality, watch until the end. The knowledge I'm about to share can change your future, and you deserve to live with health and happiness every single day. Let's get straight to it. Loneliness is a real threat. If I told you that loneliness can be more destructive than many diseases, would you believe me? Science confirms it. Loneliness raises cortisol, the stress hormone, and directly undermines health in later life. What begins as a simple lack of company gradually becomes one of the biggest risk factors for depression, cardiovascular disease, and even premature death. In my practice, I've seen loneliness make bodies fail faster than diabetes. It's as if silence takes up residence under the skin and erodes the soul from within. A widely cited study from Brigham Young University found that the impact of chronic loneliness equals smoking 15 cigarettes a day. Yes, 15. Lack of social interaction compromises the immune system, disrupts sleep, and accelerates cognitive decline, when these could all be prevented with simple, consistent habits. Many older adults believe isolation is an inevitable phase of healthy aging, but that's a dangerous myth. The truth is that loneliness must be treated as a public health issue. Few people know that maintaining regular social interactions reduces dementia risk and significantly boosts overall well-being. Chatting with a neighbor, joining a church group, or attending a community center, these activities feed the brain and heart with vital stimulation. It's what we call disease prevention through human connection. One of my patients, after joining a community choir, reported not only improved mood, but also more energy and less chronic pain. Coincidence? Neuroscience says no. Here's an even more revealing fact. Socially active older adults show lower levels of cellular inflammation, according to the Journal of Health and Social Behavior. That means there's a real physiological benefit to human relationships beyond mere companionship. The body literally responds better. Emotional resilience strengthens, making seniors better equipped to handle loss and adversity. So today's invitation is simple. Never underestimate the power of a conversation or the value of being present in someone's life. Routine as a silent remedy. There's a secret many overlook when talking about longevity: routine. Yes, repeating daily tasks may seem mundane at first glance, but it's one of the greatest allies of healthy aging. A well-structured routine helps the brain stay organized and lightens mental load, allowing the mind to focus on what truly matters. It's as if each predictable activity builds a safe highway for thoughts to travel without stumbling. And when that highway is stable, your mood stays balanced. Research from Stanford University shows that older adults with defined routines have a 47% lower chance of developing dementia. That's because the human brain loves patterns. They conserve energy and provide a sense of control, essential for well-being. When your body wakes up knowing it will have a healthy breakfast at 7 a.m., a walk at 8 a.m., reading at 10 a.m., and lunch at noon, it anticipates, regulates hormones, and triggers automatic self-care responses. It's no exaggeration to say routine can outperform many prescription medications. In my clinic, I help patients craft their routines like health recipes. For example, start the day with 15 minutes of meditation or prayer, alternate between light reading and brain games in the afternoon, and keep meal times consistent with fiber and antioxidant-rich foods like oatmeal, papaya, and green tea. These small lifestyle habits structure the day and smooth out anxiety spikes. Predictability brings security, and security soothes the heart and protects the mind. Routine truly is the most silent and powerful medicine there is. But here's what few people tell you. Routine doesn't have to be boring. On the contrary, it can include elements of joy, faith, connection, and movement. The secret lies in consistency, not rigidity. It's like an internal metronome conducting the symphony of health in later life. And when seniors grasp this, they realize that organizing their day is actually consciously building their own freedom. Now think with me, what else besides routine can protect the body so discreetly? Daily movement is essential. Few practices impact health in later life as profoundly as daily movement, and I'm not talking about gyms, weightlifting, or marathons. I mean gentle walks, climbing the stairs at home, or stretching your arms the moment you wake up. These simple actions boost circulation, keep muscles firm, and above all, send the message, I'm alive and moving with purpose. Sedentary behavior, by contrast, is one of the biggest risk factors for falls, loss of autonomy, and degenerative diseases. Science has mapped this phenomenon clearly. According to the World Health Organization, older adults who stay physically active have a 35% lower risk of developing dementia. They also enjoy better sleep quality, more energy, and improved balance. And here's a little-known secret. Simple exercises like morning stretches or a bit of dancing release endorphins that fight chronic pain and lift mood. It's the kind of disease prevention that costs nothing but is worth its weight in gold for longevity. In practice, I recommend what I call the minute of movement. 3 short sessions throughout the day, 1 in the morning, 1 after lunch, and 1 at early evening. It might be a 5-minute stroll around the house, stepping up and down a single stair, or rotating your arms while listening to your favorite song. The key is letting your body know it's still needed. And if you've made it this far and want more content like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It helps me keep bringing quality information to you. Movement is freedom. It's dignity. It's a daily reminder that time may pass, but vitality must be cultivated wisely. An 82-year-old gentleman once told me, "Doctor, I dance slowly, but I dance every day. That's what keeps me young." And he was right. By moving to your own rhythm, you can build an active, fulfilling life, even with limitations. Now, if the body responds to movement, the heart responds to yet another vital force, socialization as a cure. There's a truth hidden in hospital corridors and on park benches. Healing often begins with a conversation. And this isn't just poetic, it's scientific. Daily human contact activates brain regions tied to memory, attention, and emotional regulation. Socializing not only boosts mood, but also protects against neurodegenerative diseases. In other words, talking is a lifestyle habit essential for healthy aging. Recent studies show that older adults with active social networks, whether family, friends, or community groups, have more stable blood pressure, fewer depression symptoms, and greater resilience in stressful situations. A study in the Journal of Aging and Health found that frequent social interactions directly correlate with longevity and quality of life. And here's the curious part. Even brief exchanges, like greeting the baker or chatting with the doorman, deliver measurable physiological benefits. Many seniors feel that a lack of nearby friends or family is an obstacle, but today there are accessible alternatives. Senior clubs, library reading groups, municipal cultural workshops, and even video calls with grandchildren become therapeutic tools. When older adults engage in social exchanges, their brains release oxytocin, the bonding hormone that directly enhances well-being and disease prevention. Simply listening and being heard brings a sense of belonging and purpose. In my practice, I often say, the human voice is medicine. It warms the soul, organizes thoughts, and rekindles cherished memories. If you feel you've been too quiet, perhaps it's time to find a new circle of companionship. After all, no one was meant to live in total silence, and those who speak with others rediscover their own voice. Now, if the mind needs dialogue, it also needs something deeper, the constant challenge of learning. Stimulating the mind keeps you young. The mind ages when it stops being challenged. And here's one of the great secrets of longevity. Continuous learning is as important as good nutrition or exercise. Solving crossword puzzles, studying something new, or memorizing a favorite verse activates neural connections that, over time, become natural barriers against forgetting. The mind is an invisible muscle, and it needs training. In the realm of health in later life, this is known as cognitive reserve, a powerful defense against decline. A study in the Neurology Journal found that intellectually engaged older adults have up to a 48% lower risk of developing dementia. That means a simple habit like reading for 10 minutes a day can reshape your brain's structure over the years. And here's the best part. The activity doesn't have to be complicated. It could be learning to use a smartphone, exploring how messaging apps work, or trying new recipes to surprise the family. The key is challenging your mind regularly. This translates directly into disease prevention. Certain foods also boost thinking and mental clarity. Avocado, for example, is rich in healthy fats that nourish neurons. Walnuts and extra virgin olive oil provide antioxidants that protect brain cells from oxidative damage. Recently, a 76-year-old patient told me she'd started learning French with videos on her phone. The result? Better sleep, increased confidence, and more vivid dreams. It's the mind thanking her for the stimulation. Brain aging isn't a sentence. It's a process you can soften with daily habits. And believe me, it's never too late to start. With each new learning, the brain releases dopamine, the motivation hormone. That generates more energy, better focus, and even higher self-esteem. So, if you feel your mind has been forgetful or fatigued, maybe it just needs a bit more novelty in your day. But beyond knowledge, there's an even more powerful and transformative practice. Gratitude transforms perception. There's a silent, inexpensive, and powerful remedy many overlook. Gratitude. It not only boosts mood, but also regulates sleep, strengthens the immune system, and balances anxiety-related hormones. When an older adult starts practicing gratitude daily, even if it's just writing down 3 things they're thankful for, profound changes occur in the brain. Science shows this habit raises dopamine and serotonin levels, hormones tied to well-being. All of this directly impacts emotional resilience and longevity. A University of California study demonstrated that daily gratitude can rewire brain areas responsible for pleasure and optimism. In other words, those who cultivate this habit learn to see life more lightly, even amid the natural challenges of healthy aging. Many seniors I treat report that after starting a gratitude journal, they sleep better, feel less pain, and smile more often. A grateful mind creates a harmonious body. In practice, I recommend a simple exercise. Before bed, jot down in a notebook 3 small positive things that happened during the day. It could be the taste of morning coffee, sunlight streaming through the window, or an unexpected phone call. Doing so calms the nervous system, slows negative thoughts, and trains the brain to focus on what's constructive. Gratitude also improves the hypothalamic pituitary adrenal axis function, the system that balances hormones. A tiny habit with far-reaching benefits for health in later life. And here's the curious twist. Gratitude also inspires generosity. Those who are thankful give more. Those who give feel more useful and loved. This brings us to a principle few know, the direct link between helping others and finding life's purpose. And that's exactly what we'll explore next. Helping others rekindles life's purpose. One of the greatest secrets of longevity, never taught in medical school, is this: those who help live longer and live better. Acts of generosity, big or small, trigger oxytocin production, the bonding hormone, which reduces stress, improves cardiovascular health, and stabilizes mood. Donating your time, your listening ear, or your care is, in practice, a potent remedy against apathy and sadness in later life. According to the Harvard School of Public Health, older adults who volunteer regularly experience lower rates of depression, a stronger sense of purpose, and greater emotional resilience. When seniors feel needed, useful, and part of something bigger than themselves, their cortisol levels drop, sleep improves, and even appetite regulates. In other words, disease prevention can begin with a visit to a sick friend, a shared piece of advice, or a prayer for someone in need. Many of my patients rediscover their vitality when they start serving. Whether it's helping at church, teaching a grandchild a new skill, tending a community garden, or simply calling a lonely friend. These simple gestures reignite an internal spark that often lay dormant. Health in later life isn't built solely on tests and prescriptions. It's nurtured through shared affection. And this has a real physical impact. It strengthens immunity, regulates blood pressure, and boosts self-esteem. In the end, helping is a two-way street. Those who extend a hand are lifted themselves. Those who care are also healed. And when seniors realize they can still be instruments of change, they stop counting the days and start living them fully. If you feel something's missing in your routine, maybe it's not receiving that you lack, but giving. And perhaps by giving, you'll discover that the greatest gift was that all along. Now that you've discovered this habit capable of transforming your health and longevity, tell me in the comments which of these points impacted you most. Do you already practice any of them in your daily life? Don't forget to share your experience. It could help many others seeking healthy aging. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. It's crucial so you don't miss our next transformative content on health and well-being in later life. Oh, and before you go, click right here to watch another unmissable video I've prepared just for you. I'm sure it will help you live with much more energy, health, and vitality. A big hug, take good care of yourself, and see you next time.